Azimio leaders have backed the decision by the Law Society of Kenya President Faith Odhiambo to decline her appointment to President William Ruto's Public Debt Taskforce.
Now led by Kalonzo, the leaders said the task force lacked legitimacy since the mandate to audit public debt rests with the Office of the Auditor General.
Even as they commended the Gen Zs for staging a successful Sabasaba commemoration, the Azimio leaders called for the reconstitution of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. As we'll hear now from Willie Lusige.
Wiper party leader Kalonzo Musyoka led the Azimio la Umoja brigade to Meru County on Sunday. Accompanied by Iebc party leader Eugene Wamalwa and PNU party leader Peter Munya, among other leaders, Kalonzo declared Sabasaba celebrations as the start of a journey to oust the Kenya Kwanza government from power. He linked it to the Sabasabas of the 80s and 90s that ushered in multi-party democracy and multipartyism, saying it is the only way to end oppressive taxes such as the housing levy and to combat corruption and budgetary excesses.
They have carried the struggle of Sabasaba. And today, as they gather in the streets of Nairobi or wherever they are, we want them to know that Azimio la Umoja One Kenya leadership stands with them.
Wamehakikisha hii serikali iko iwajibike. Demand ya Gen Z ni uwajibikaji.
The opposition criticized President Ruto's recently formed Public Debt Audit Task Force, terming it illegal and unconstitutional. They reiterated that the Office of the Auditor General is the rightful entity for such audits. They told the president to stop using superficial task forces to mislead Kenyans.
Task force to look at the debt situation in the country is unconstitutional. And we know that those who have been asked to serve in that task force will have taken note.
This comes shortly after the Law Society President Faith Odhiambo declined an appointment to the task force.
We know he's trying to panel beat his government, to put some very cosmetic changes, to form task forces. We must thank the Law Society of Kenya for rejecting to be lured into a system of cleansing an already failed regime.
Azimio warned that the protest will continue until all issues raised by the Kenyans, including the high cost of living and reforming Iebc, are addressed. They call on Kenyans to persist in their pursuit of change and to completely eradicate what they termed as a corrupt regime.
Freedom fighters of the Second Liberation who went on Sabasaba Day and got the Nyayo system out and who said Moi must go, and Moi went. Today we hear these young heroes saying Ruto must go, and Ruto will go. We have no doubt about that. It's a matter of time.
So forget about saying you want to do some changes. Up here, when corruption starts from the bottom in India, kwa civil service mpaka huko chini, what they want is complete overhaul of how government is run so that they can see value for their money.
Sabasaba, meaning 7th July in Swahili, commemorates a significant historical event in Kenya's struggle for democracy. It marks the day in 1990 when pro-democracy activists rallied at Kamkunji grounds to demand multi-party democracy, challenging the one-party rule. Willie Lusige, Citizen TV.